Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amanda, otherwise known as Everything Beauty 2856 on here and Instagram. Welcome to the vlog today. So we are just kind of shopping around again. I think these next couple of vlogs are just going to show me shopping because my whole family, my mom, my sister, we all got to do finish up our Christmas shopping, and I still have a few people to shop for. Yeah, I need to shop for two of my aunts. I need to shop for my niece Ashley. As always, if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel down below, as well as give this video a big thumbs up to show me that you liked it, and it'll be a fun day. So I hope you come along with me, and let's get shopping. Yo, you already know one of the best sections of TJ Maxx is the hipster food aisle. Love it. I'm kind of looking over here just to get extras for people's Christmas gifts, just throwing some extra stuff in, but I don't know, everyone's hard to shop. Okay, so this is the problem. You're at Burlington Co Factory, right? This is why you can't actually get makeup here. You look at this palette, you're okay. You see it's on sale for $1.99. You're okay, it's probably not good, but whatever. Oh, what? Talk about other whack finds. This is a planner from 2018 to 2019. Not even 19 to 20, 18 to 19. And they're still trying to sell it for $5. What?
You take it.
Okay.
Alright, we're back. My lipstick looks atrocious. But we went to the kids' birthday party. It was so cute. Like I said, it was dinosaur themed, and she just had inflatable dinosaurs everywhere, and all of the kids were obviously around the age, so they were just chasing each other with the dinosaurs, and the cupcakes were decorated as T-Rexes. It was so cute. I feel if I had a birthday party, it would be dinosaur themed. I love dinosaurs. Maybe some of you don't know, I have a T-Rex tattoo on my thigh. So yeah, I fit in real well there. It was super cute. I would have gotten footage, but I felt odd. You know what I mean? It's one thing when it's my Ashley, my niece, that I'm putting on there, because that's okay with her mom. And obviously there's still a line with that in terms of privacy, but I don't feel comfortable putting other people's kids on there. I know if I had kids, I wouldn't want just some random hoe putting them on her YouTube channel. So that's kind of my reasoning behind it. But yeah, sorry I haven't gotten too much content so far. All we've been doing is my mom and I shopped today, we got ready, and then my sister and I went to the party. So it's cool. I'm gonna try including a little bit more content in here for you guys. But yeah, I'm kind of bored as hell right now, and I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about going and getting a coffee. It would be good for me to get some work done for school. I need to submit grades for the students I teach as part of my assistantship, so I should do that. And I'm not really sure. I mean, I'll just take you along, and I guess we'll see what we do or what we get ourselves into. Everyone, so I'm reporting to you from bed right now. I'm just drinking a little coffee. It is so cold in Wisconsin. It's right about 0 degrees, like I've said before. It's chilly. So I figured, why not get a little cozy? And I realized that this vlog is real short. And honestly, it's just because I've been really enjoying some family time, and I don't want to always have a camera on, especially the first few days I'm here. I'm just kind of soaking it in. So yeah, I haven't done too much, and I just kind of wanted to snuggle up and talk with you a little bit. So one of the things I've been wanting to talk about with all of you are who some of my favorite YouTubers are. I think it's really fun to share, because I know especially right now, I'm always looking for new people to watch. And I love if it's people who aren't like super famous YouTubers, just because like, yes, like part of that is like, oh, it's inspiring and it shows like what can come from this if you really work at it. But it's also super unrealistic most of the time. Like, the way that some of these big influencers live, like, that's clearly not how I live. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a girl, I'm from Wisconsin, now I live in Indiana, I'm going to school for music, I've been a student forever, and it's just like, it's just not like realistic to my life at all. Like, I work very hard, and not that I don't, but I work super hard for what I have, and I don't come from a place of money, so it's like, watching people like Remy, or I know he built it up, but like Jeffree Star, or like any of these other people doing Vlogmas, it's like, that's just not the most realistic to me, especially people who live in LA. It's just like, I have no idea about that. And it's just like, I don't know, I'll never, and I don't know if I ever will, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's easy to kind of play the comparison game when it comes to that. Like, of course you can sit there and be like, well, I don't have that, or that's not how my life is, and that's okay, and that's cool that it's not. And again, you can use that as like kind of a tool to be inspirational, to work hard, but at the same time, like, if it makes you feel like shit, don't watch it. And that's what I'm trying to figure out now. So, I don't know, after talking to Bradford, I've like gone and like purged the people I follow on Instagram. I've purged my subscription list, and I don't know, I just feel like this is really important to talk about, because if you're surrounding yourself with people who make you feel bad, you're just gonna feel bad. When one of the good things about YouTube having so many people and being so saturated is there's plenty of people who won't make you feel that way and will make you feel good and like you can do it. And just people who are realistic to your lifestyle, whether that be anything. Like, I don't know, and I hope that, I don't know, one of the reasons I wanted to start making a channel was because I live a very realistic life. You know, like I said, I'm a student. I love makeup and skincare and anything beauty. I love that stuff. But I'm also a musician, and I've been training for that forever. And I feel like I'm starting to get somewhere with that. And it's just like, I don't know. And I'm all about the grind. I'm all about the hustle. And I've had to sacrifice a lot to do what I want to do and what I get to do, as have most of you. And I feel like if you follow me, you're either like one of my friends or you relate to me somehow. And I just think that's so cool, because there's nothing I want more than people who relate to me and like feel inspired by me, so I can help you and you can help me. That's why I love when people write in the comments or message me on Instagram like, oh, I tried this because of you, or I bought this because of you, and I really love it. Like, I love being realistic, and I love being a reliable source for people. So, I don't know, that was kind of ranty, but I'm kind of feeling in that mood. Also, sorry about this hood. I am kind of hiding a surprise that's coming tomorrow. And like I said, the vlog that I filmed from yesterday was super short, so I want to give you a little something extra. And this has been kind of weighing on my heart to talk about. So, yeah, I don't know, just like, I'm learning the importance of like following people who are good for you and not like toxic for you. But even toxic is an overused word. It's just like people who just don't make you feel the best. That being said, I want to talk about some people that I follow that I really cherish and I've really liked for a long time. Are these people perfect? No, and nobody is perfect, and I want that, especially like my viewers and my friends, like I want you to know that like clearly I'm not perfect, but like it's whatever, and like that's okay. So let's talk about some of the people I like. I really love Learning to Be Fearless here on YouTube. I've been watching her for a long time. Like, I've been watching her since she lived with her mom. And she's Boston-based. She's a plus-size YouTuber all about beauty, fashion, has a podcast. And she's so dope. And I've always felt a connection to her just because, again, she seems realistic. And it's cool seeing her, like, when she was living with her mom, and she did a video on like my favorite buffalo chicken wrap that she made, or like when she worked at Mac, she was making videos, and now she has like almost 400,000 subscribers, and she just bought her own house in Massachusetts, which like if you live in the New England area, you know that's a feat in and of itself. And she just grinds. Like, she's always getting sponsorships, and they're always with, like, big, like, great brands. And it's, like, it's cool to see somebody win who deserves to win. You know what I mean? And she's always done it, like, the clean way. Like, she's never been, like, sneaky or, like, she's never been conniving about it. Like, it always comes from, like, a wholesome place, and I really dig that about her. I was lucky to meet her at a Loft event in Boston 2 years ago, and it was so much fun, and I just feel I love watching her videos. Another person I love to watch is Sam Jo here on YouTube. She is so fun. I just started watching her earlier this year, but she is a fellow Wisconsinite, so immediately I felt the bond, and she's just really funny. Like, she makes really funny content, and she's really great at editing too. Like, her editing inspires me so much, and I don't know, that's like, if there's one thing that I really want to get better at on my channel right now, it's editing for sure. And she just does a really cool job. Like, all of her videos are super funny. And again, like, her being in Wisconsin, that's so realistic to me, because, like, when she's driving around places, she's from a couple hours away from me, I think. But when she's driving around places, like, I know where that stuff is. And it's just, like, when she talks about, like, oh, yeah, I have to drive half hour to get to a Dunkin', like, that's true. Like, in Wisconsin, I live in a place that has a Dunkin', like, 2 miles from me, but, like, Dunkins are few and far between, and that's something that, like, if you lived in a big city, like, that would be so foreign to you. But it's like, I get it. I get the grind. And, like, I like that she's super open about, like, her mental health, and she's talking about, like, hey, shit's hard. And that's just how it is. Like, it's cool to watch, like, realistic YouTubers, and not just these people who are gonna, like, show you them walking on red carpets. Is that cool? Of course, but, like, it's not realistic to me. Another person I love to watch is Lindsay Hughes. Fun fact, she is the first, like, beauty YouTuber I had ever watched ever in my entire life. I was a senior in high school, and I just, like, randomly stumbled on that side of YouTube, and I was with my friends, and we started watching her, and none of them were into it at all. So, and it wasn't anything against her, like, they just weren't into beauty YouTube. And I remember I just fell in love with her, and, like, it was still when she was in high school too. Lived in her mom's place in Georgia, and it was just, like, I don't know why I loved her. And, like, she was doing, like, Old Navy hauls and, like, Mac hauls and all this stuff, and it was just so genuine and, like, so cool. And then fast forward to now, like, she's gone to school in LA, I think, for fashion design, and she's, like, become part of the festival scene. So, like, she is so different from when I first saw her when I was in high school. But it's, like, it's so cool because I feel like we grew up together, and it was cool seeing somebody that just, like, kind of evolved, and she's just so unique and so herself, and she's just so realistic. And, like, the fact that she was able to grow on YouTube and be genuine and, like, still get sponsorships and brand deals and stuff. It's, like, it's cool. It's cool that somebody's on the platform that, like, hasn't changed who they are at all for the sake of YouTube. It's so cool. And, like, she's just really dope. Like, I love Lindsay. I would love to meet her someday and just, like, drink coffee and just, like, pick her brain, because, like, she's a really good one. If you want somebody chill to watch who talks about, like, living a sustainable lifestyle and things like that, definitely check her out. I'm gonna mention 2 more. I love Jackie Aina. So beautiful. I've been watching her for a couple years now. Her makeup looks are impeccable. I love what she's doing in the beauty community. Like, she is truly, like, she is making waves in the beauty community, and it's amazing to see. I just love that there's somebody who looks like her that's winning, because she deserves it, and she's really putting herself out there, and it makes people who look like her think they can do it. And I realize that I've never dealt with that, because, like, there's so many famous just, like, white YouTubers that, like, we almost don't even think about it. But it's like, when you take a second, it's just like, holy shit, like, I can't imagine, like, Jackie is really, like, I think she was saying that she is, like, one of the only black YouTubers to have reached the amount of subscribers she has. And it's like, she built that for herself. She's been on YouTube for like 8 years or something crazy and built herself from scratch. Like, she's talked about how she's like been in all these like shitty situations, and now like she has multiple collaborations. Recently one with ABH, and like she's incredible. Like, she is just such a role model to so many people, and like I'm so lucky to be able to watch her. And she's another one I would love to meet her someday and just like have her like on my outfits and just like fashion design me, because she is incredible. Definitely go watch her if you want all things like beauty, fashion, and just like stunning. Last but not least, we will talk about Nabella here on YouTube. I have really started to love Nabella. I started watching her probably a year or two ago now as well. And she's been another one. Like, she started out very small and she's gone through her struggle. She represents so many different people. Plus size, she's Bangladeshi, and she's just like an amazing person. Like, she spoke at the United Nations twice now. Like, she's another one just making waves. And she recently had her own collaboration with Elf, which is huge. I bought that. Link down below if you want to see the review. But in her collaboration with Elf, and like I love her too because she's so open. Like, she's talking right now about her struggles about having a baby, and like, have I gone through that? No, but it's like she's putting herself out there in such a vulnerable state and attempts to make other people not feel alone. And I think that's so beautiful. I think my problem with a lot of major influencers right now is that they're just so focused on making this life look perfect, and there are so many of them that like their houses and like their lives just look like Pinterest boards. And like, Nabella has this beautiful aesthetic, but she's so real and so raw in her videos, and I think that's what we need. Like, that's what people need to see. It's like, yes, you can cultivate and live this beautiful life, but shit's not perfect, and it's so good to watch. She is somebody that deserves so many more subscribers than she has. I can't wait until she hits like the 1 million mark, the 2 million mark, and beyond. She is so good, and I just love her with all my heart. Sorry for that like chatty Cathy rant, but I don't know, I've just been feeling like really strong about that, and like influencers and the whole like YouTube and beauty community, and like, I don't know, I just really wanted to come and talk about my favorites, and maybe that inspires you to go watch new people. And I would love for all of you to comment down below people you watch. It doesn't have to be beauty. I'm totally open to whatever. That's just what I happen to watch the majority of the time. But beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, skincare, I love all of it. So please comment down below people you love. And I mean, you can comment who you want, but I would love if it wasn't just like mainstream people that give my life a positive effect and just like make me feel good. So leave your recommendations down below. I hope you like this vlog. I know it's a little disjunct, but I don't know, I think it's good. And again, this is my real life. Like, I don't want to just like have a full beat on all the time and like pretend I live this like crazy perfect life and I'm doing so much stuff, because that's not realistic. And if there's anything I want to be here on YouTube, I want like my channel to be authentic and just real, and I want it to be relatable. And maybe that's how a lot of people feel and start out, but I really mean it. I want you to come here and think that you can do everything I can, because you can. So I hope you loved this one. I know it got a little preachy, but it's whatever. They won't all be like this. But I hope you loved it. Please go ahead and subscribe down below and give me a big thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. And if you want to follow me a little bit more, why don't you go ahead and follow my Instagram, everythingbeauty2856. We always have a good time. So I feel good. I love you all, and I will see you in the morning. Bye.